Maya's spaceship returned to Kepler 186f, but it wasn't Maya who stepped out. Instead, it was a team of scientists who had come to inform Kale that Maya had died shortly after her return to Earth. They had discovered a disease that Maya had contracted during her visit to his planet. Kale was devastated. Never felt such a deep sense of loss before. He retreated into his home, refusing to speak to anyone. He spent his days tinkering with his gadgets and building robots to keep him company. One day, while working on a new project, Kale picked up another radio signal. It was a faint signal, but it was clear enough for him to hear the words "Maya is alive." He couldn't believe what he was hearing. He frantically tried to decipher the signal, but it was too weak to make out anything else. Over the next few weeks, Kale worked tirelessly to improve his equipment, hoping to pick up the signal again. Finally, he managed to get a clear signal. It was from a distant planet, located at the edge of the known universe. Kale knew he had to investigate. He spent months preparing for his journey, building a spacecraft that was faster and more powerful than anything he had ever built before. When he was ready, he set off on his journey, determined to find Maya. Years passed as Kale traveled through space, facing countless dangers and obstacles. But he never gave up, driven by his love for Maya. Finally, he arrived at the planet where the signal had originated. He landed on the planet's surface, and as he stepped out of his spacecraft, he saw her. Maya was there, alive and well, surrounded by strange alien beings. Kale couldn't believe his eyes. He ran towards her, tears streaming down his face. They embraced, and Kale felt like he was finally home. As they talked, Maya explained what had happened. She had contracted the disease, but instead of dying, she had been transported to this planet. The aliens there had cured her, but they had also given her a new purpose. Maya was now the ambassador for Earth, tasked with forging relationships with alien civilizations and sharing humanity's knowledge and culture with the universe. Kale was overjoyed to see Maya alive, but he knew that he couldn't stay. He had a life back on Kepler 186f, and Maya had a new purpose. As they said their goodbyes, Maya gave Kale a small device that would allow him to communicate with her, no matter where he was in the universe. Kale returned back to his planet, but he was no longer the same person. He had seen the vastness of the universe and had found love in the most unexpected of places. He knew that he would never forget Maya and that he would always cherish the time they spent together. The experience had changed him, and he knew that he would spend the rest of his life exploring the universe, searching for new knowledge and new connections.